No matter the kind of Jupyter notebook you're on, yeah, the type of version you have, the reincarnation of a Jupyter notebook in as a product, you'll have to get very familiar with editing cells. And yes, this lecture will be all about the possible edit functionality in any Jupyter notebook about cell editing. Okay, most of the functions are, as you can see here, if you're in a cell, okay, you have contextual commands, and we'll address this right away. You will have in the general toolbar here a few commands like copy, cut, paste. Yeah, you have the typical, you'll have the typical duplicate here, duplicate cell. The plus sign here is insert a cell below. Okay, we'll have a look at this one. And for the type of cell, you have code markdown and row. Okay, and this is just about Jupyter-Lite and Jupyter Notebook, Jupyter Lab. Yeah, by default, because you'll see that you'll have other providers who adapted basically this one and provided more languages, more types of kernels. So if you look into the edit menu, you'll see all sorts of commands related to cells. But let's start basically the cell on the hands-on. And yeah, let's experiment with this one. Let's say, okay, this would be a1, and I will say this is a comment. Okay, and by default, because by default the first cell, provided by you, provided to you, by Jupyter, is a code cell. And you see, this is rendered basically as a Python cell. Yeah, the code, and it depends what you have here. What you have here as a kernel, yeah, you may have something else. You may have SQLite, yeah. You may have Python. Okay, by default, this will be Python. This will be rendered as code, but let's change this one. Let's change this as a row. So this is plain text. Okay, nothing is formatted, whatever. Okay, let's change it to Markdown. And look, it's interesting because anything, yeah, you'll have to type run. Yeah, run. This one, if that's a markdown, because in this case, yeah, if you press run, yeah, this will be rendered as formatted text. And you see, that's a point here, because anything started with this specific sign here in Python is a comment, but otherwise in Markdown is an H1 header. And it's also collapsible. Okay, make sure that look, we can continue with this one. Yeah, okay, we can continue to add, let's say, subtitle. Okay, another chapter. Let's say, okay, this would be a chapter, and yeah, I'll press again run, and look, yeah, only the top one. The top one will be eventually collapsible, and they will say, okay, that's a hidden cell. So they will hide what? They will hide the cells below. Okay, if you type a title, yeah, an H1 header. Okay, so yeah, let's go back and let's mark this one as code. Okay, and yeah, I don't care what I mark here. The point is that you see you're in a cell, and let's type enter, enter, enter. Okay, this will add a line within the cell. Okay, if you type shift enter, you see I type shift enter. Okay, I go below, I will enter a new cell. Okay, for the cell itself, you see, if I'm in a cell, if the cursor is in a cell, I can edit whatever it's inside, but I can click outside the cell and the whole cell is selected. Okay, I can go and look. I will click shift here. I will keep the shift key pressed, and I will click on the mouse. You see, everything is selected. Okay, what can we do with this one? Let's repeat this one. I don't care what I put here for now, but I will select this one. I will click shift and select a range of cells. Okay, I can go here. Yeah, I can go here and say merge selected cells. Okay, merge selected cells, and you see everything was merged all together. Okay, this is interesting because yeah, you can select, let's say, a cell, and you can say split cell. Okay, and you have a different operation here because you see this has been split up. Okay, let's run it again. Okay. Okay, so this will look for what? This will look basically for the first line, and we'll separate it on top. Let's run it again. Yeah, split cell. You see? Okay, the lines, the two lines have been separated, and the empty line has been removed basically. But just remember, because you have this pair of operations, merge and split. Okay, so once again, we can do this, yeah, all together. So we select this and we say merge selected cells or a merge cell above. Yeah, look, I can do this. I can select only this one and I will say merge cell above. So, okay, you get the point. Yeah, this has been merged with what I have above. Or if I repeat it again, let's see, I'm here and I will say merge cell below. Okay, this has been merged with whatever I had below. Okay, so merge and split. Merge and split. Remember this one. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, definitely you're in a cell and you want to move this one after. Yeah, after the previous cell, move it back here. Of course, you can do a drag and drop. You can do a drag and drop. You can move it elsewhere. So remember these ones because you'll have these facilities to move a cell up or down in any other framework. Okay, and this is how it works. You can do drag and drop, or you can do it with these arrows. Okay, to insert a cell above. You see, contextual to the current cell, above or below. Okay, you can do this one. Yeah, you can do below. Yeah, by default, yeah, this will be a code. Let's see if I have a markdown here. Okay, I changed it and add a cell, insert a cell below. Okay, this will change to code. You see, the type of cell is here on top. And yeah, you can see that basically only the code cells will be executed, basically. So that's why they get a different header here. Yeah. And when you execute them, they will get a number. Yeah, it depends on the order of execution. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. For the markdown, you get nothing. But look, this will, I will say, bold. Okay, this is bold. How do you get this cell to be formatted to show us as formatted text run? Okay, you'll have to do this. Okay, you'll see that in other frameworks you may have a check mark here or yeah, something similar. Okay, guys. So let's see something else. Yeah. Okay. So yes, look. Let's say, I want to move the content of this cell where I want to move it. Yeah, that's another way to do it. Yeah, to combine cells to instead of saying merge cells, copy and paste. Yep, and you come back here and you delete this one. How do you delete this one? You see the trash icon here. Delete this cell. Okay, it's contextual. It's always contextual. What you can do if you want to delete a bunch of cells, select them, arrange. Okay, let's see. Will this work if I select individual cells with yeah, control or with shift? No, you'll always have to select a range of cells. Okay, if I do this, I can go here. Okay, and I say, yeah, I can say cut cells or I can say delete cells. Yeah, cut cells will copy their contents. Yeah, let's do this because you have them also, the scissors here. Cut this cell. Okay, you can move here and then you can say, you see, paste. Yeah, paste this cell from the clipboard. Okay, and yeah, I pasted whatever I had in the clipboard. Okay, so these are the typical operations. Just be aware that yes, they are here. They are very verbose with this one. And you look, undo cell operation. Okay, this change, yeah, undo cell operation again. Yeah, this change, yeah, this rolled back whatever I did as last operation. Okay, you can say redo. Yeah, eventually undo, redo, undo cell operation. Yeah, depends what you have here. Let's see what else. Past, paste, cell below, cell above, cell and replace. Yeah, past, cell and replace. Yeah, definitely you can do. I don't know, something like this. Okay, and yeah, I may have this one here, and I may select this one and say, okay, paste cell and replace. Okay, and yeah, this replace whatever I had there with the copy of this content here. Yeah, of course, I have, let's say, a find. Yeah, you have a find command here, find. Yeah. Don't press, if you're in Chrome, if you press Control F, as they say here, you see Control F, it's very likely that you will get, yeah, let's find this one first. Control F, that's a search within the page in Chrome, okay? The shortcut applies also to Chrome. So try to go to Edit, Find, and then you may say, let's say ASDAS, okay? And you see, whatever occurrences you have here, they are highlighted, okay? Another way to locate some cells is, look, you have what they call a minimap here. Okay, they open here a scroll bar, and you can go to specific cells. Yeah, this exists. Yeah, here in Jupyter-Lite, Lite in Jupyter Notebook as well. This does not exist as it is in all other frameworks. Yeah, just be aware. Okay. And let's see what else. What else can we do here? So we address the mark cells. We address the markdown. Okay. Show minimap. Yeah. Select merge cell. Select the split cell. Yeah. We looked at this one. Yes. Okay. Fine. Highlight. Okay. Markdown. Collapse. Expand titles. We looked at this one. Add cell below, above. Okay. Yeah. This is interesting because yeah. Sometimes look, guys. They added some shortcuts here. If you're not within a cell, if you selected the cell and you're outside, you can go here and type, directly some letters with no control or shift or whatever. Yeah, the usual way to address a shortcut. Okay, you may say, for instance, look, this one. If you type D and once again D. Okay, so this should be deleted. You see, DD. Okay, if you type DD in succession, this has been deleted. This is a shortcut they have here. Okay, you may say, let's say, yeah, copy and paste C and V. Yeah, let's say, look, I select not this one. You're not here because if you type C here, yeah, definitely this will continue editing. I will say C and V. You see, this will duplicate actually the current content. And yeah, remember that you have also this one to duplicate, create a duplicate of this cell below, and you can continue this way. Okay. If you want to remove it, yeah, you can do, I don't know, delete a cell, yeah, stuff like this. You can select, yeah, yeah, just like before, yeah. You have this one, you delete all cells, deselect, delete cells. Okay, that's the way. That's the way it works. So remember, you have these shortcuts with one single letter. Yeah, definitely. If you select the cell or a bunch of cells, but you're not inside in editing mode, cell editing mode. Okay. Okay. And this being said, let's continue with something else. Let's make sure that we have a kernel here. So I will have a Python kernel. Okay. Select. And look, I may want to run. Okay, I may want to run this one. A is 1, A plus 1. Okay, let's try to run this one. So I go, that's a Python code. I'll try to run it. Okay, okay, this is good. Make sure that your kernel here is active. Okay, you have all sorts of commands about the kernel here, and change kernel is a shortcut for what I did before. You can go here and change the kernel, and yeah, this works the way it is in Jupyter-Lite, Jupyter Notebook. Okay, you'll see that there are differences. Yeah, in Jupyter Lab also you have something like this. Yeah, shutdown or kernels. Yeah, sometimes you cannot run multiple kernels at once. Restart kernel, reconnect, interrupt kernel, change kernel. But what I want to show you is that, look, you get outputs, yeah, usually from code. Okay, not always here, no output. But if you want to clear these outputs, you go here and you can say clear cell output, okay, or clear outputs of all cells. Okay, let's do this. You see, everything was cleared. Okay, sometimes it's important because it depends. You may save your notebook with outputs or without outputs. You may save it with some individual outputs. Okay, so yeah. Once again, this was just a very quick dive, yeah, a very quick dive into cell editings, and yeah, these are all the basics.